One of the things that I respect the most about my son is his fight, is how he took everything as a challenge and he wanted it and he went and got it. And to do the things that he does and to play the way he plays with no fear, with a reckless abandon, he's gonna do whatever his team needs for him to do. What Kyle brings to the game, you can't teach. It has to be instilled in you. You have to have that thing that's, you want it and I'm gonna go get it.
What is going on? What's going on? What's going on? We got fries and banana bread.
Yo.
Fries and banana bread.
Yo, excuse you.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, bro. I'll be back out in a minute. I gotta take a shower.
Good job, CJ. Good job, CJ.
Good job. Let's go quickly. Right? Got a long flight. Let's hear it there at the end of the game.
We're on flight. Come on now.
Here we go.
On flight.
Raps. 1, 2, 3. Raps.
Got everything. Did you normally leave out yet?
10:45. No, he's out down by the court.
Oh.
See you later.
See ya. If you see Norm, can you tell him I'm downstairs? Hold that. Hold that. I think you bull rat. Is that bull rat? Yeah. You'll never catch.
Camping level 2.
She going crazy, everybody's laughing.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. You'll never catch.
I'm a master car packer.
Excuse me.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, they're kind of weird because, even when we are away and we have to come back home and play, but now we're, at home and we're going straight to Indiana to play, and we want to be there for 24 hours, then we'll be headed to Houston right after that. So it's a little weird, but it's how the schedule works, and we just have to be ready to play because I know Indiana will be ready. It's always tough to play there. Indiana, they're right behind us. They obviously want to catch us. And Houston and Dallas, they're trying to move up in the standings. Houston's in the playoffs and Dallas trying to get back into the playoffs. So, it's going to be tough to play those two, all three of these games on the road. I just think we have to be locked in and stick together.
Who's on the front line along with the Greek Freak? How about Kawhi Leonard?
Well-deserved.
Third All-Star selection in his 8th season. 28 points a game is number 5. That's a career high. 8 rebounds a game is a career high. That's 15 games of 30-plus and a high of 45 for the 36-14 Toronto Raptors.
Kind of neat to get voted in as a starter. I mean, you probably saw it coming, but
Yeah, it's cool. The season, you can see that you have fan support, and people are able to watch you and enjoy your talents. It's my 3rd time now, but I'm honored.
Well, we're talking about one of the elites to me in the game, and I say that because he affects winning on both ends of the floor. And I think when you're a two-time Defensive Player of the Year, a Finals MVP, it doesn't matter how quiet you are. People are going to almost gravitate to your, you know, your presence on the floor. It was an easy choice, I think, as an all-star starter.
121-110. Kawhi drills the three. 8-point game. Tucker now to Harden. Trapped. Stolen away. Danny Green. Pascal. Here's Kawhi. The three. No. Whoa. Lowry. No. Whoa. Pascal. Here's Danny. And a third time's a charm. Jack Armstrong. Here we go. 121. Oh, he's 6 out. Oh, my goodness. Raptors ball. Wow. Raptors are right in it, Jack. Right where you got to be. After 47 minutes. Raptors in a 5-point game. Norm. Driving. Finds Pascal. And Pascal Siakam. Don't have to foul here. It's a 9-0 run. Raptors down 2. The three. Doesn't go. Pascal with the rebound. Gets it to Danny. And a timeout.
This is insane. I mean, this is absolutely...
It's right where you want to be, Jack.
This is what a turn of events here.
Kawhi. High. Here comes the screen. They get the switch. The shot doesn't go.
Well, they tried to get the switch, but good defense by the Rockets and a difficult shot. But Kawhi Leonard there, and Houston holds on to feel like
that they did.
One fella right here. Good job. Welcome back.
I mean, Kyle was easy going. That's why he's so crazy now. He was very easy going, baby. He was cool. Growing up, that's probably when the fire, he kept it all in when he was a kid. So he wasn't one of the kids that ran around. He was chilling. He was really relaxed.
Actually, I made the decision to pretty much have Kyle on my own. They have the same father, so I knew he wasn't that good the first time, so I really wasn't expecting much the second time. So I already had it in my head that, you know, I was going to be mom and dad, and I was good. Like, I was comfortable with that. Had a good job, and I was okay with it. He was just such a good, happy baby, like, just even being in the hospital. I just knew he was just something different. He was a little personality already then, always smiled, always laughing. No matter what my day was like, I would come home and he would be able to make me laugh or smile. Just, he really was a good baby, good kid, just fun to have around, full of energy, always in a good way, no, not in a bad way.
This is going to be the fourth and final regular season matchup between the Toronto Raptors and the Philadelphia 76ers. The Raptors won the first two meetings. They did not win the last meeting here in Philadelphia.
Kyle Lowry back tonight. That means Fred VanVleet goes back to the bench.
Like, he was always super fast, like zoom, like super fast. And he could play football, he could play little baseball, he could, you know, play a little basketball. He started playing like an organized baseball at like 7. And we knew that was hilarious, because whenever he got a hit, he never stopped at first. He never, the ball could be in the first baseman's glove and he kept going. So we knew that he was just going to be something, you know, special. And then the guy that coached him in baseball wanted him to play basketball. And that's kind of like how that, you know, started playing organized basketball at about 7.
Picked up by Kyle. Kyle driving in the inside, and the runner is good.
I think he always took it seriously. Because when he was little, like he would say he was going to play, he was going to be in the NBA. Would walk through the house, you know, with the basketball move, with the air ball and stuff like that. So he really fell in love with basketball. And then he started playing AAU at 11. I think that's when it started getting kind of like real, as far as him pursuing it as, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. You know, no baseball, no football, this is what I'm gonna do.
Between his sophomore and junior year, it was crazy. He went from being like a good player to I was like, whoa. And I remember playing on one-on-one. Like I remember literally playing on one-on-one before that. I used to be able to beat him, back him down. And I remember playing him, he was blowing by me. But he was like over the rim, and I was just looking like, man, this is crazy. Like, I wouldn't tell him that, but 15, 16, sophomore to junior year, it was different. He became really different, really good, really confident, really fast.
He's had to fight at every level from 11 years old. You know, playing on a team where you are clearly better than other players, but because of circumstances, dad coaching the team or whatever, you know, you had to wait your time. Same thing with high school. You know, he went to high school as a, you know, freshman, should have been on varsity, but because they didn't put freshmen on varsity back then, and then going to Doherty, there was seniors there. You know, he just always had to fight. Going into Villanova, he just always had to fight. So I think that was probably the most difficult, watching him have to make his way.
Lowry back at home.
Oh, baby, how about that?
Always plays well here in Philadelphia, doesn't he? The Villanova product.
The Memphis Grizzlies select Kyle Lowry of Villanova University.
I was glad that he made the decision that he made, but made it confidently. Like, it wasn't like I'm coming out and I'm scared or I don't really know. I didn't feel as crazy because he was like, I'm going. I know I can do this. This is what I've been working for. I'm good.
It's Kyle Lowry, 8 on the shot clock. He'll stop and pop from 20 feet, and it's good. Kyle Lowry with his first NBA basket.
He had, I think, what would have been his breakout game. I think it was 9 games into the season. And the next night, I believe he broke his wrist. And, you know, that was tough. That was hard. And the next season, they brought in Mike Conley, which was kind of, you know, you knew what it was. Like, you draft somebody, I think Mike was drafted, what, 3, 4? You know, if they want to draft from that high, you know that it's not going to, you know, sit well, and you're drafted 24th. So, no, that was tough. And he was young. You know, he was 18, maybe 19, living away from home, trying to get well, deal with all this kind of stuff.
He went to Houston. He was a lot happier. He got time, you know, but he still had his struggles there with just different players. Aaron was there, so he kind of split time. And, you know, I know he probably thought eventually I'm better than Aaron, and that played itself out. Then Goran, it was always something. So that was the other thing. The first 5, 6, it was always, even when he first got there, it was Jose. Huh? It was just, so it was always different.
A lot of it was growing pains, like him just having to figure out how to handle this league, how to handle what happens here.
The All-Star reserves from the Eastern Conference. Kyle Lowry is an All-Star for the 5th straight time in his 13th season after not making it in his first 8. 14 points a game, 5 rebounds, 9 assists is number 2 in the league.
He earned, I think I would say he earned it. So it makes you super proud. You know, it's not like, you know, he was given anything. He's figured out a lot on both sides, basketball, on the court, off the court. It's been a great ride. I can't lie about anything like that. The ride has been tremendous, just to know that he's been there, got there, and he's earned it. So for me, I'm super proud.
One of the things that I respect the most about my son is his fight, is how he took everything as a challenge and he wanted it and he went and got it. And to do the things that he does and to play the way he plays with no fear, with a reckless abandon. He's going to do whatever his team needs for him to do. People ask me, I have parents ask me, kids ask me, what did you do to get Kyle here? What Kyle brings to the game, you can't teach. It has to be instilled in you. You have to have that thing that's, you want it, and I'm going to go get it.
5 made threes for Lowry. Kyle with a huge night, 20 points. And the Raptors, a huge road win here tonight. They will improve to 39-16 as the Raptors come away with an impressive W on this Tuesday night to start a 3-game road trip.
I love playing at home. It's home. My mom here. You know what I'm saying? I know, but shoot, she in the building. It's different. My mom in the building. It's cool, it's different.
To, number one, to actually see your child live their dream. To watch him grow and mature from the person that he was when he was drafted, 17 years old, to the man that he is today. Just to watch the maturity, the unselfishness. You know, people think they know Kyle, but they really don't know Kyle. You know. So it just makes my heart sing loudly. How proud I am of everything he's accomplished, on and off the court.
Here we go. Let's go right here, guys. Come on over here. Come on over here, everybody. Come on. This guy, great job. Connected, together, resilient. Played your asses off. Way to go. Proud of you. Good job, man. Awesome job. All right, let's go. Raps. 1, 2. Raps.
Guys know that stuff's going to come out, stuff's going to happen. Obviously, the young guys, we don't have any necessarily like rookies, so they had a couple of trade deadlines, but we're a team that has a lot of talent on it. So people are obviously going to call over here because we got guys that can play 1 through 14. So I think you also have to understand that it doesn't necessarily mean that we're trying to get you out of here. Somebody else could have called and asked, and that could be the rumor. But you also got to remember, man, somebody wants you. You always got to look at stuff from the positive side too. Now, I know nobody wants to move, but if somebody wants you, that's a good sign in this league.